Okay, so we're diving deep today into helping verbs.
Right.
And our source material is this YouTube short I found
Okay.
from Free Education Network.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called 24 Helping Verbs. It's
Nice.
only a minute long.
Oh, wow.
But I think we can unpack quite a bit.
Yeah, these grammar concepts can be deceptively simple.
Right. They can seem simple, but there's so much nuance to it.
Absolutely. Like just looking at this list of 24 words, there's already a lot to unpack.
Yeah, and the video just like throws them at you, right? It's like bam, 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 24 helping verbs.
That's like a rapid fire grammar lesson.
Exactly. M is a words do this, did, can, could mean, might have, has, had, will, shall, should, could, dear, need, must, ought, used to.
Wow, they really don't waste any time.
No, they don't.
I mean, that's a lot to process in 60 seconds.
It is, and just hearing them all like this, it's kind of like almost like a secret code, you know?
Yeah, like a secret language.
Yeah.
But they are called helping verbs for a reason.
Right.
Because they work with other verbs, the main verbs, to give them like extra meaning, like shades of meaning.
Interesting.
You know, so we can like express different tenses, possibilities, obligations, all sorts of things, just with these little words.
I see. So it's like they're helping the main verb to do its job better.
Exactly. They're like the sidekicks of the grammar world.
I like that. The sidekicks.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you give me like an example
Sure.
of how a small change in one of these helping verbs
Yeah.
could like really change the meaning of a sentence?
Absolutely. So like, let's say we have the sentence, you should call your mother.
Okay.
Now, if we change that helping verb to ought to, you ought to visit her in the hospital.
Oh.
Suddenly the meaning changes.
Yeah, it feels more urgent.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
not just a suggestion anymore. It's like a moral obligation.
Right.
And all we did was change that one little word.
Wow, that's a really good example.
Yeah, it shows you how much power these helping verbs have.
It does. Now, speaking of these helping verbs, there's one on the list that caught my eye. And I'm wondering if it's maybe a typo.
Mm-hmm.
It's the word deer,
Deer.
like the animal.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be a typo.
Right.
They probably meant to write dare.
Yeah, I think so.
D-A-R-E.
Right.
But even a small mistake like that can really throw you off, you know, when you're trying to learn something new.
Totally. It kind of undermines the whole lesson a little bit.
Yeah, it makes you question the credibility of the source.
Exactly. And it shows how important it is to choose our words carefully.
Absolutely. Every word counts.
Especially these little helping verbs.
Yeah, they might be small, but they can make or break your sentence.
Right. Okay, so looking at the rest of this list of helping verbs, are they all kind of doing the same thing?
Well, not exactly. They can be grouped into different categories.
Okay.
So we have modal verbs like can, could, may, might.
Mm-hmm.
These express possibility or permission.
Okay.
And then we have auxiliary verbs like be, have, and do.
Got it.
These help form different tenses.
So it's like two families of helping verbs.
Yeah, exactly. Two branches of the helping verb family tree.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've always found the modal verbs really interesting
Oh, yeah.
because they can really change like the whole tone of what you're saying. Like I can go to the store versus I might go to the store.
Right.
It's the same action, but it feels totally different.
Right, exactly. It's all about the level of certainty.
Right.
Like canna is very confident and might is more hesitant.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then there's all those formal ones like shall and may.
Oh, yeah. Those are like the fancy helping verbs.
Yeah.
You don't hear them as much in everyday conversation.
True, but they still have their place.
Definitely. Like in formal writing or speeches.
Exactly.
They add a touch of class.
They do?
And, you know, if we connect all of this back to the bigger picture,
Yeah.
it's really about understanding how to use these words as tools.
Tools.
Yeah, to communicate more effectively.
I see.
Whether you're writing an email, giving a presentation, or just talking to a friend.
So it's not just about memorizing a list of words.
No.
It's about understanding how they work and how to use them strategically.
Exactly. It's about having a deeper understanding of language.
Right, and how it can be used to express yourself more clearly.
Precisely.
I love that word.
Precisely.
It's a good one.
It is.
So I'm curious,
Yeah.
when you're writing or speaking,
Mm-hmm.
do you ever stop and think about the helping verbs you're using?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I probably should more often.
Yeah. It's something to be mindful of.
It is. It's like you said, they're small but mighty.
Exactly.
And they can really make a difference in how your message comes across.
They can, and they might be called helping verbs,
Yeah,
but I think they're the unsung heroes of good communication.
that's a great way to put it. The unsung heroes.
Yeah.
I like that.
So let's all give a shout out to the helping verbs.
Yes, to the helping verb.
For making our sentences shine.
All right, well, on that note, I think we've successfully unpacked this 1-minute YouTube short.
We did it.
We did. And hopefully our listeners have a newfound appreciation for the power of helping verbs.
I hope so. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. And remember,
Yeah.
pay attention to those little helpers.
They're there to help.
They are.
And they can make your communication so much better.
Absolutely. Until next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.